So we have a little update for you guys regarding the steps to getting our visa, because something really cool and big happened today. And what came in the email, Maggie?
My CAS letter or my CAS letter. Yeah. So, what a CAS letter is, or a CAS letter, for those of you who don't know, it's basically my sponsorship letter, which was the final thing we were waiting for before we could officially apply for our visas. Because before this, we haven't even been able to finish our visa application, because this letter was basically the ticket to get a visa. So, prior to this, we've had a bunch of steps, the biggest of which was getting money, and the UK and the US communicating for me to get loans. So after all that was said and done, we were just waiting for this letter, and it's here. So now we can finally move on, and we paid for and have applied officially for our visas today, which is huge. We applied for the visas. We can apply for our biometrics.
So we made a lot of phone calls today with some offices, and finally we were able to make an appointment. We'll get fingerprinted and we'll have our pictures taken. We'll send those along with a bunch of other legal documents to an office, and they are the ones that either accept our visa application or decline it. So fingers crossed they accept it. We are actually able to get on a plane
and
for
England. Now we are on our way, and we could have finally finished our visa application. I actually already bought the plane tickets because I thought that the process would be shorter. So it looks like no matter how much research you do, you can still be wrong. But so then we can finally buy the actual plane tickets and go to England. Once we go to England, there's still going to be a lot to be done. Like, we don't even have a flat yet, because most places want you to view your apartment in person before you put a deposit down, which makes sense, but it's frustrating for Americans who are trying to move. Or they want you to prove that you have a visa, which again makes sense, but is again frustrating because we haven't been able to get that. So we can't even put a deposit down until we can prove these things. So besides the normal moving into a new place agenda, there's just still a few more little legal bits we have to sort out. But the good news is that today's a day of celebration. We got the biggest step done here in America that we've been waiting and waiting for. So hopefully we can actually move. Wouldn't that be exciting? We just got our passport pictures taken and our visa pictures taken because we need new pictures for the visa besides the ones that are on our passport. And there's an unfair thing that I have noticed about Joshua and I. So when I take pictures for the passports, the fluorescent lighting makes me look like a sack of trash. I always look terrible in these pictures. I look washed out. I look so sad and mad and unhappy. My passport pictures are the worst pictures I've ever taken, ever. Joshua, on the other hand, always looks so cute in his pictures, and I know that I'm biased because I think he's cute regardless, but I am not kidding. Every time we take a picture at a passport agency or he shows me anything he's taken in a place where you're really not supposed to be looking cute, and no one ever does, he ends up looking nice. So this is my trophy husband, everyone.
So today we had our biometrics appointment. That's where we get our fingerprints taken and our pictures retaken. I was scheduled to go in at 11. Maggie was scheduled to go in at noon. We checked in at like 10:40, and we were in the car pulling out before 11.
Well, yeah, what's crazy about all of this is that, first of all, it happened at a legal office. So we just assumed it was going to take a really long time. And also they tell you on the sheet to prepare for this appointment that it's going to take an hour a person. So Josh went in before 11, and I was like trying to get comfortable and organized, and they call me into the room before 11 a.m. and I was like, okay. So I looked so frazzled, I'm sure. But yeah, it was amazing. It was nice to have that done because poor Joshua was on the phone with our flight company for like, I don't know how long. I think you were on the phone for today.
Around 2 hours, probably.
Total, yeah. We've had to change some stuff, and they're charging us more. It doesn't matter, but it's been a frustrating day. And so it was nice to have one thing go kind of right. And then that's cause for celebration as well, because
our visas have officially been sent in now. After our biometrics appointment, they gave us a receipt, which was like the final piece of paperwork that we needed to send in everything. So it's sent into the UK Consulate Visa Office in New York, and now we have like a 5-day waiting period to find out.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
We
hopefully.
paid for priority service. There's all these like extra fees, but the people in New York at the UK embassy are the people who officially accept or deny us. So now we just wait, which is nice because we can take a break a little bit, but it's so scary. It's so scary because I've been afraid to talk about this a little bit, the whole England thing. If it gets accepted, then our plans go as normal and everything that we've been planning for and waiting for is happening. If our visa gets denied, then we don't really have a backup plan.
Nothing.
So then we have to figure things out for a year. And luckily my school will let me defer for a year, so even if we have to take a year to figure things out, I can go to the UK next year more knowledgeable. But obviously, we've been doing so much work this summer, so I would really love for it to be accepted so that we haven't just been blowing hot air this whole time. But it's also time for celebration. Because it's in, and we just wait now.
It's out of our hands. And I'm okay with that right now.
Yeah. And I know I'm overreacting, but there's just been so much work that's gone into this. I just really, really, really want our visa to be accepted.
It's alright, because I'd rather just be waiting, kind of nervous, than going with the chicken with our head cut off like we have been the past couple weeks especially.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a nice little blessing that we have.
We have a little break. We went to Cedar Point yesterday with some dear friends of ours and didn't record a single piece of it. So we're not just freaking out about legal bits. We are like
trying to be humans
having
and
a fun summer. It's, this is just obviously overwhelmingly what we think about the most right now. So
along with this process, I realize this may not be the most exciting video for you guys, learning about biometrics appointment and stuff.
Woo.
Yeah, right. But if you have any questions about anything about this process, please just drop something in the comment section after you like the video and shared it with all of your friends so we become internet sensations.
If you have any more questions, send them our way. Oh, also, we're still trying to keep up on our Tumblr blog. Both of us have written a few submissions, so if you want to keep up with us in a way that's not looking at a screen, you're more of a reading kind of person, or you really are interested in what's going on in our lives and you're not my mom, then just go on to Tumblr. We'll leave the link in the description, and you can read about some things that have been happening in our lives and some more musings about what's been going on.
So until next time,
now we wait
patiently.